Okay, so in previous batch we have seen the navigation tabs, but due to some internet issue we have stopped the session, and so I think we should revise the concept again. To add the navigation tabs in Bootstrap, we have to remember these classes, okay? Nav tabs, nav item, nav link, and nav pills. So first we will go ahead with the nav tabs and then we will look for the pills. Okay, so let's see the practical example. To add the navigation tabs, we have this navigation class, and inside that we have this navigation tabs class in UL, and inside the li we have this navigation item, and inside that we have the link, anchor link, which is a home link, right? So in pure CSS we have simply used the UL and li tags to create the navigation tabs, right? But in Bootstrap we have to give this navigation item to li tag and navigation link to the anchor tag. Okay, so for second item we have this navigation item, and inside that we have this navigation link. Okay, services. So let's see this in practical example. So what I do is I will first create the container here. Okay, and inside that we have to create the simple ul li. Okay, I will give it a home li tag and give it a name as services, and inside ul we have to give the navigation and navigation tabs class. Okay, and for li we have this navigation item class, and for home, to make it clickable or to make it a link, we have to give it a class navigation link. Simple, right? Similarly for services, we have to add a class as navigation item, and for services we have to create a link. So here I will give it a link as navigation link. Okay, now let's see what the browser is displaying for this. Okay, so browser has created two links here, home and services, and as you can see the CSS is automatically taken here using the Bootstrap libraries. Now what we want is, when I click on this home tab, some content should be displayed here, and when I click on the services tab, some content should be displayed for services. So for that purpose we have to add this tab content. So navigation tab content will be added, and inside that we have the tab pen. Okay, tab pen. And how the browser will detect that home is clicked or services is clicked, so using the ID. So for the first tab, this is a tab pane, right? For the first tab I will give the ID as home, and for services I will assign the ID as services for this tab pane, and the tab panes are added inside the tab content. Now when I click the home link here, the href will be hash home, like hash denotes for ID and home is the preferred name, and for this home link I will assign the href as home and it will go here, and for this link I will assign the href as hash services, so it will look for the services ID. Okay, so this is the thing. Now let's do this in practical. Now firstly we will create the tab content. Okay, and after that we have this tab pane container. For the first div, home menu. Okay, and for similarly for services we can add as tab pane container as services menu, and we will assign the ID to this home menu as home and to this services menu as services. Okay, and to attach it with this tab pane, when the user clicks on home link, we will give the href link as usual with home ID, and for the services tag we will give the href tag with the services ID, which is here, right? These IDs are given here, so when user clicks on the home link, it will go here in this tab pane. If he clicks here, it will go for this tab pane, and the tab panes are written inside the tab content. Okay, now let's see. It's not displaying anything because we haven't added this data toggle. Data toggle is very important, so this is the first case where we are using this data toggle. So when we add the drop downs in navigation bars, there also we need a data toggle, but instead of tab there will be a drop down. So data toggle property is very important, so we will add this inside the anchor links, and let's see now. So when I click on the home, it's displaying the home menu, and when I click on the services, it is displaying the services menu. You can create the entire content here based on the tabs, like we can create the paragraph here, inside this is a div basically, right? Now here you can create anything, heading of home menu, right? Similarly for this services, we have this services basic. So for home you can create the tab, for services you can create the tab, right? Now if we want the home, and if I refresh this web page, nothing is displayed. So by default I want this home tab to be active, so here I can add the active. Okay, so by default the tab will be active at the beginning, and then we can look for the another tabs. And we have this fade property to add the animation, so we will add this fade here. Let's see. Now when I click on the home, this is the home container, and there is some animation happening, right? Fade animation when I click on the services, and if I remove this fade, it will display no, it will not display properly, smoothly. Actually it will not display the things smoothly. Okay, so fade is used to add so the fade is used to add some animation. So this is the navigation tabs. Okay,